hold my mic. We would have to lift
I
our
don't know
shirts
if we need a demonstration.
like this, but all the way up, and inside the shirt it said, it's stop.
What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the Have Fun podcast. You're here with Max and
Isaac.
and
Delaney.
Aiden.
And you're here with the Have Fun podcast crew. We're doing a part 2. If you saw the last one, we were doing Disney movies. We didn't think that was going to take 2 parts to do, but it turns out that our batteries died and that it is going to take 2 parts.
Nope.
DComs.
Disney Channel original movies. If you didn't watch the part 1. If you didn't watch part 1, why are you watching part 2 though?
For real.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Watch part 1.
Alright, I have a story.
Alright.
Okay.
So, have you guys heard that statistically most people die within like 10 miles of where they're born?
I've never heard that.
No.
As you guys know, we go on like 50 vacations a year.
Right.
I always feel like when we're like 300 miles from home that we're basically invincible. So if we're not in the 10-mile radius of where we
you
were
like
born,
can't die.
True.
you can't die,
Okay.
right? A couple years ago when my grandpa died, there was like a Facebook post and everyone was like saying stuff like, I'm sorry to hear that, my condolences, you know, praying for you, stuff like that. And you know, you guys know this lady, but you know those ladies at church that mean well, but what they say just absolutely does not come across like how they want it to. Yeah. On this Facebook post about my grandpa, this lady comments, and you know this lady, we idolize her. I'm not going to say her name. But we idolize her as a group. No. Different one.
Okay.
Wait, I thought that's who you're
Her name
talking
rhymes
about,
with.
too.
Thank you.
It rhymes with that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It is that.
Yeah, it is that.
So she comments, and you know she's not malicious at all.
No.
She doesn't mean what she says. But she comments, probably the best thing I've ever seen someone comment on a Facebook post about someone dying. She comments something like, sorry to hear that, but you will be seeing him soon. She says, very soon.
Very soon.
She knew what she meant.
And I'm pretty sure what she was talking about is that the end times are coming,
Oh, okay.
which is still a crazy thing to say.
Especially on a Facebook
On a
post.
Facebook post about your grandpa that just died. Like, she could have left that out. So what she means is that she's predicting the end times.
Okay.
And a caveat of the end times is that no one knows when they're going to happen. So automatically,
Probably not going to happen.
not going to happen, right?
Right.
But
It really sounds like she's trying to kill you.
it sounds like she's trying to kill me. It sounds like a threat.
Yeah.
So
I'd stay on your toes. Or stay away from home.
well, that's what I'm thinking. Now I sit in the back row, halfway between her. She sits in the front of church. I sit in the back. Every time I see her reach into her purse, I immediately get up and go on vacation. Because I know when I'm on vacation, I'm basically invincible.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's a smart idea. Where do you go on vacation?
Anywhere outside of 10 miles from
Anywhere
where I
10
was
miles?
born. Anywhere outside of 10 miles from Mercy Memorial Hospital.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So if we predict the end times every day, if every day I wake up and predict the end times,
I used to always think that as a kid.
will the end times ever come?
I honestly think it's sort of...
Eventually you gotta not believe it, right? You gotta not believe what you're saying.
It's like the boy who cried wolf,
And that's when they'll get you.
but you're the boy.
That's when God
Yeah.
himself will get you.
Yeah. Isn't it like narcissistic to think that it'll even happen in the 80 years that we're on Earth, give or take?
A little
That's
bit.
true.
Maybe not as narcissistic, but I mean, yeah, I guess it could be.
I mean, it's been 2,000 years,
Yeah, and it hasn't happened yet.
and it's said that it's gonna get way worse before it gets better, and I feel like hasn't gotten that bad.
We're still
Times
here.
are bad, and everybody thinks that means.
Times are
But,
bad,
like,
but
they're not that.
We never
bad.
had the smallpox.
no, we never did.
I mean, back then they probably thought that was. I feel like all of history there was like a million diseases and plagues and.
yeah,
I
wars.
feel like if I was
Yeah.
a God-fearing man back then, I would have been like, oh yeah, this is it.
Things
World
are
War.
definitely bad.
Yeah.
They always have been. But violence is down in the past 100 years. Some things are down, some things are up. Also,
Yeah.
we live in America where
Yeah.
we're so much safer than
Yeah, we're absolutely
China,
blind to
you know,
what it's actually
or
like
North
out there.
Korea,
Yeah.
Russia.
Both of them. Yeah. All the above.
So, I don't know. I don't think it'll happen while I'm on Earth, but
Fair.
I don't know. It could happen now, but it
I
won't.
agree.
I saw a TikTok about it this morning.
Oh.
What did the TikTok say?
It was talking about like New York and people devil worshippers and stuff. I don't know.
That's
Orange
crazy.
dust.
New York, as
Yeah.
in like because of the wildfire.
Yeah,
What about Canada?
Yeah.
They didn't care about that.
it was orange.
I had a friend who told me recently, like while I was on that mission trip, she told me that after she read about the end times in the Bible, she every morning would predict that the end times were happening so that it could never happen because she was so scared.
Jeez. It's like a prophet against... It's like an anti-prophet.
Anti-prophet.
Yeah.
It's the anti-prophet.
When in 2012, when the world was supposed to end, because the Mayans said...
in that one movie.
Because they got lazy.
Oh, yeah, also that one.
The one
John
movie.
Cusack
Yeah,
movie.
2012.
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie.
Woody Harrelson's
I haven't
in
seen it either, but
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
It's
seen
about the world
poster
ending.
for it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'd probably give it like an 8.
okay. Speaking of movie,
We're not reading
rankings.
movies.
Yeah, but I was legitimately terrified. I was like, I'm such a young boy. I was fairly young in
I
2012.
feel like 2012 was like a banger of a year.
It was Avengers,
The Amazing Spider-Man.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
But just like life itself, you know, like there's certain years in my head that I just lock in as good ones.
Yeah.
2016,
2014.
Weren't we
15 and 16 were great years. 12 was a great year.
2012,
I feel like 12 is just like locked in there.
19 was a great year
19 was really good.
for me.
Personally.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Anyways, it was a great year for me.
Had to recap.
Glad that we have the vlogs to look back on those years.
I don't.
I
I hate that year.
Personally, for me, I think next year is going to be great.
feel like this year's been pretty good.
Yeah.
No complaints.
Yeah, no complaints here.
That sounded a little.
I don't know. Let's Delaney, did you have anything to say?
Do you want me to tell my story now?
Sure, if you have any stories about pertaining to anything.
I just feel like
now
my
would be a
story
good
doesn't
time to
match
hear
the vibe of your story.
it. Hit that intro.
Hey y'all, we poddin'.
What's up, gamers? I already said that. I'm not going to say it again.
No need.
Delaney, did you have a story or anything to say?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so as you may know, I'm a really good soccer player.
Didn't you break? No, that was Maddie.
No, it was,
That was
both.
both.
Oh, they both broke their leg.
I broke my foot playing JV soccer sophomore year. But really, I played soccer when I was 4, you know, as everyone does. In my
I
team,
played soccer when I was pretty young.
yeah, everyone plays soccer when they're a kid, right? Like little kid soccer.
now.
I mean, I had heart surgery.
Yeah, but you went into the soccer stage eventually.
Yeah, 8th grade.
Yeah,
That was the first time you
everyone gets
ever
into
played soccer?
sometime.
That's
8th grade and
crazy.
then freshman or sophomore year.
Okay. Well, I was on a soccer team when I was 4, and our team was sponsored by Tim Hortons.
Great
And-
place.
You know, we love Tim Hortons.
Especially here on the podcast.
Especially here on the podcast. If you guys don't have Tim Hortons because you're...
Have a
Live
wildfire.
anywhere other than Michigan or Canada.
Yeah. You're really missing out. Dunkin' Donuts sucks.
Yeah,
And there's other ones that I can't think of the name of. They suck.
Big B.
Big B.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Starbucks. I know it's popular,
Oh,
but I
no.
don't like their coffee.
Starbucks doesn't really compare with Tim Hortons. Like, they're two different things.
Yeah. I don't get specialty drinks. I just like coffee.
Yeah, so
So
that makes
Starbucks
sense.
doesn't fit my personal niche.
Like, I can't go to Tim Hortons and get a peach green tea.
No.
But
No,
You
you
get a
can't.
Red Bull.
But I can't go to
Can get a Red Bull.
I can't go to Starbucks and get a pack of Timbits.
Yeah, Timbits are
Yeah.
fantastic.
Oh my god, dude! We need to start bringing Timbits on the podcast. 'cause
Timbits
we
are
always
so
end up
good.
talking about them.
We always talk
and then
about.
we want Timbits, or I want Timbits.
Yeah,
Well,
they're incredible.
That really leads us into the next part of my story, which is that when I was 4 and Tim Hortons sponsored my soccer team, they put on the inside of our shirts. So hold my mic. We would have to lift
I
our
don't know
shirts
if we need a demonstration.
like this, but all the way up. And inside the shirt, it said, inside the shirt, stop. It said, I just won my soccer game, give me Timbits. But I want you to picture a bunch of 4-year-olds walking into Tim Hortons and lifting their shirts up.
I
for
feel like
bits.
I've already pictured it too much.
Yeah, I didn't think it was weird at the time, but like looking back, I definitely shouldn't have been a 4-year-old having to take off my shirts in a Tim Hortons for them to give me donuts.
I think there's never an appropriate time to take your shirt off in a Tim Hortons. Here's my problem with that. First of all, it's wrong. And whoever came up with that idea, whoever was...
Where? How far under?
No,
your
it was
shirt
like pretty
Yeah.
low on the shirt.
So like here?
Yeah.
Why was it even under?
Yeah, that's a
Just
weird
put on the
product
back.
placement.
It's the concept that's wrong.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with that,
Sick.
probably a Tim Hortons employee who
Probably.
had way too much power. I imagine.
Well, we know the people who own the Tim Hortons in Monroe.
All right, then I won't say who came up with it because I don't know. But you know when you ring a bell and a dog comes up and you feed it, and then you ring a bell and the dog comes up and you feed it. It's like you're training.
You're training kids to take off their shirt for food.
Yeah, it's training them. It's like this gets a reward. I do this action and I get a reward, and it's just wrong. It's just
What?
setting these kids up for failure, I think.
Failure unless it's effective.
Because early on,
Which
it's
not as a
donuts.
kid, it's effective.
No,
Or
it's
should be.
illegal. It's illegal. Early on,
I'm
it's
just saying.
donuts.
It's not
Early
like
on, it's donuts.
people wouldn't give it. Yeah, first it's donuts, then it's crap.
Then it's cash. Then it's drugs. Then it's cash for drugs. It's drugs.
It goes
cash.
straight to crack.
Well, what else?
Well, yeah, what's the middle?
Because Timbits are incredible.
All right. Well, we left off with High School Musical. For you guys.
Isaac, what would you rate High School Musical on a 1 to 10?
Since you haven't been
The first one?
Yeah.
Like an 8.
Yeah.
It's pretty high.
I think that's around.
It's pretty good.
All right. Well,
It's a great movie.
I'll say it's really
It's
good.
it's one of the better ones.
Don't
you've
remember.
already said that it's really good. Probably.
I think it's the Disney Channel. Maybe I shouldn't say this right off the top, but I think
No,
it's the DCOM.
I think it is.
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah.
think of when you think of.
You think
Disney
Disney
Channel.
Channel original movie, and you say
High
like
School
High School
Musical.
Musical.
Yeah.
You
Then you
High School
think
Musical.
of Radio Rebel.
No.
Well, we'll get into it.
Yeah, you
But
can't.
right now we're thinking about cowbells.
Cowbells is a bad movie.
What is?
I 100% disagree. It has Allie and AJ Mashaka.
Mm-hmm.
I have something to say about Cowbell.
You'd
ahead.
think that I would really like this,
Because it's a great movie.
just because of cows, but
And bells.
Oh, because of cows. She likes cows.
Big bell
yeah.
fan.
And I like bells.
Yeah.
And the 2 girls that it stars.
When I watched this movie as a kid, I was like in the perfect developmental state of my youth. And right after it premiered, I was watching it alone in my living room.
Mm-hmm.
And then it finished, and I just started bawling.
The perfect.
I was becoming self-realized, like, I don't know if it was before this or after this. I think it was a couple weeks ago I realized, like, that you die. I was sitting on the toilet, and I was like,
In 2006? How old were you in 2006?
I was 8.
You didn't realize you could die until you were 8 years old?
It's wild.
I must have been younger.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then
do the math.
How much older are you than me?
Yeah, I was 3.
10?
You're not 10 years older than Avery's 10 years
How old are you?
17.
10?
I'm 25. Not 8,
You're
7.
8.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
6 years older than me.
8.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
So you would be 8 or 9.
So I'm gonna retract my statement.
Wow.
The death thing was earlier,
Okay.
but it was in the same place.
Okay.
That's why I get them mixed up in my brain, I guess. But I was like realizing that I was a selfish little person
Jeez.
because this movie was about like giving back and
Oh.
and I literally I was bawling and I went up to my mom and I was like, I feel bad for the less fortunate. And I was literally inconsolable. I wonder if she remembers that.
That's hilarious.
That's a true story.
So how about a rating?
8.
4 out of 10.
How about Wendy Woohoo, Homecoming Warrior?
I know Max has opinions.
I'll defer to you on this one, Delaney, because we watched this one for like 20 minutes, and then when my mom realized it was about like magic, we had to turn it off. So I've only seen the beginning.
I really am looking it up right now because I don't remember if I've ever seen this.
Oh, it's got the girl from.
Oh, that karate-ish movie.
The girl from London
Karate-ish.
Tipton.
Yeah, it's London Tipton. Brenda Song.
She's pretty hot.
I'm gonna have to go with NA on this. What did you just say?
She
What's your ranking? Out of 10?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Oh, okay. NA. Max seen 20 minutes of it?
Yeah, I did like it a lot, but I never finished it. It was dope. She was like kicking these soccer balls. It was either her or the guy. I don't know. They were doing like ninja moves on these soccer balls. It was sick, but I never finished it. So I guess it's NA. I don't know. I'd probably like it.
Fair enough.
Would you rather watch that or Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi. I'd
Shang-Chi's
rather
a
watch
great movie.
Shang-Chi.
I hear you comparing the
similar.
two.
Wait. It's coming back in my brain.
Tell me why they're similar, Isaac.
They're
Kicking.
both
About karate.
Asian American fighters with magic.
It's
the
about
record.
magic?
It's about ancient Chinese magic. It's about
Oh.
kung fu fighting.
It's like not even the same
Like Kung
thing.
Fu Panda.
But you were allowed to watch Kung Fu Panda?
He was older then.
I don't know.
His mom couldn't tell him no.
It was a little bit frightening. The movie.
It was frightening?
Yeah. Well, everyone was kung fu fighting.
Everybody was Kung Fu fighting.
I remember those soldiers. You know those soldiers that they dug up, like they're clay people.
Yeah.
That they dug up in China or Asia or something. You know those people?
Oh, those
No
boys
clue
were
what you're
fast
talking
as
about.
lightning.
Yeah, they were. They're in the movie. Well, in the movie, they come to life. That's what Wendy Wu was about.
Okay.
And Homecoming, I guess. I don't know. I never finished it. I never got to the Homecoming part.
I never watched it. I
So
think
a
we
bunch
should,
of a couch full of NAs.
think we should move on.
Alright, read it and weep.
This movie is so iconic for us.
It's the two sisters, but they play the same character. But one of them's they do like a Fight Club type thing.
Read it and weep?
What are you talking about?
I've never seen it, but it just from the title and the way you're describing it, I don't know.
Danielle and Kay Panabaker. One of them is the character, and then one of them is
Yes.
their imagination.
Yes.
So it's like Fight Club.
Okay.
Sorry if you've never
I've
seen
never
Fight
seen
Club.
I've never seen Fight Club. I'm really confused.
All right, well,
I didn't know
go
they
down
were
in Fight Club.
sisters.
Stays.
I thought you
One
were
of the
saying the
characters
show
isn't
was
real.
about sisters.
no, they're sisters in real life.
That makes more sense. I thought they were the same actor, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, they're pretty similar looking. One of them is in The Flash. We talked about it already. She's a
Yeah.
girl in The Flash.
Oh, that's who that
Yes.
is.
We talked about it in part 1. If you didn't see part 1,
What are you doing here?
Yeah, what are you doing here? Go
What was
watch
she in
part
part 1?
1.
You know who else she is?
Couldn't tell you.
The girl from Sky High. Is that what we talked about in part 1?
Mhm.
Sky High is not a decom.
That's
It's
why I'm a
not.
little confused.
But it's really good.
Ranking?
7 out of 10.
Never seen it.
Wow.
It's like not that great of a movie. It's
Wonderful.
just kind of iconic for
It's
us.
not that great, but it is entertaining. I give it like a 5. I'm gonna give it 5.
Okay.
I kind of want to
pretty
give it a
low.
6, but
Give
the
it a 5.5.
Can you give halves?
Who's stopping you?
You're right. No one is. I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
Okay.
I think it suffers from a terrible script, much like almost every other.
Yeah,
DCOM.
it's got a bad scripted. Honestly, it's got a bad plot.
That's how DCOMs are. They're mostly bad. Mostly.
Yeah. I don't know what about this movie is good, but I watched it a million times, so it has to be.
How about the Cheetah Girls 2?
Barcelona.
Better.
No Raven.
Not so Raven?
You're saying there's no Raven in that movie?
Yeah. Did she leave? They did 3 of those.
Yeah.
Did
There's
she
4
leave in the
girls
second one?
picture.
Okay, then she probably left for the third one.
This is once the party
Right.
just begun.
Show us the.
Is it the Barcelona one, or do they go to Barcelona in 3? Because she's not
Nope,
in the
they're
band.
going to Spain. This is the one.
Okay.
We go to Barcelona, and Raven's in it, so. I think this one was better than the first one. And I don't really remember why. I just remember knowing that the second one was better than the first one.
That
But that I didn't like the third one.
Because there was no Raven.
Probably.
She wasn't in the band. They just put her in the movie.
We probably should have rewatched every single movie.
The thing about rewatching the Cheetah Girls is that you have to watch all 3 of them. I think that I liked the first one. I don't think I liked the second one as a kid. I don't think I did. First of all, women, you know.
For real.
Second of all, that's my only
it?
point.
Hey, we'll
I
give it a
feel
ranking.
like-
We'll move on.
I'm scared to rewatch it because I feel like it's not going to be as good as I remember it being.
Yeah. Or maybe it'll be so much better.
That's true.
Never
But
know.
we'll never know because I'll probably never rewatch it.
So
So
I'm
with
going to give
that-
it like a 4.
I'm going to give it a 6.
Never seen it?
Nope. Seen the first one.
I used to play
When
the
were you
Cheeto
born?
Girls.
What year were you born?
2006.
Okay, yeah, this is 2007.
Yeah.
You were a child.
I used to play Cheetah Girls on my 3DS. I had a little game.
I was more of a Jonas Brothers boy.
Yeah, Jonas Brothers were it.
Yeah. Also, Allie and AJ Mashaka from Cowbells. I liked them.
You were either a Jonas Brothers boy or a Cheetah Girls girl.
Yeah, and I can honestly say I wasn't a Cheetah Girls girl or Cheetah Girls boy.
You're
Yeah.
allowed to be a Cheetah Girls boy.
This isn't an anti-women podcast, by the way.
That's why I'm here.
Proof is
to
in the pudding.
prove that this is not an anti-women
I just
podcast.
don't like that movie that much.
I just don't like women.
I don't like women, but this isn't an anti-women podcast.
No. His caption the other day was, I love women.
I
That's
do.
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
I'm an ally for women. I like women.
An ally.
I like women.
I'd like to point out that the photo was me and his sister and a few other girls in a pool.
A few other girls. Return to Halloween.
Town.
That one's bad.
Oh yeah, it's Return to Halloween Town.
That one's bad.
Jeez.
Like, somehow got worse than the first.
Yeah,
First is the first, second is
I like the practical sets. No, movies don't do that anymore, where they like build the costumes and all the villains are like made of like rubber and plastic. Now it's all CGI. But overall, the movie's like a 2.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Probably a 2.
Jump in. Oh, I loved Jump in.
Oh,
That's-
jump in.
Jump in.
That's Corbin Blue.
Yeah,
Corn Blue. The
Jump
Jump
Rope.
Ropes.
it's High School Musical. We already talked about it, but it's High
Wait.
School Musical
Same
basically.
plot.
This water is so good.
Let me take a drink.
I was offering
Sorry, I
it,
mean of my water.
but mine's better.
You can't have it.
Mine tastes like Windex. No offense, Trader Joe's.
Did you say you can't have
I
it?
said he can't have it.
Why?
Spiked?
Yeah.
Is it actually liquor?
It's liquor. It's hard.
Can he
liquor.
really not have it?
It's just got sugar in it.
Oh, yeah, oh.
It's got fake sugar in
Is
it.
this one of those TikTok waters? I
It
don't want to go on a
is.
tangent, but
Jeez.
It's a TikTok water.
Okay, but it's really good.
She's on TikTok.
TikTok
She's
water.
I am on Water Talk.
on Water Talk.
Did I send you that video?
No, I think we were just in person.
She pulled out cotton candy flavoring and then a giant like coffee syrup thing and put it in her water. And it was how to make birthday cake water.
just drink pop. First of all, birthday cake is disgusting.
Honestly, I just think that they were Kool-Aid packets. So now you're no longer
It's not
drinking
even
water.
This is not my main complaint about those, but it's always women.
Why you gotta say that?
I just no, it's not my main complaint, but
It's just
I've
a
never seen a
complaint.
man make a water TikTok.
That's true. That is true. Give a little something for Jump In.
I love Corbin Blue.
Corbin Blue and Keke Palmer is in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just fantastic actors, even when they were children. And the script is not that bad. And you know that scene when he like roasts his dad, and then immediately feels bad about it. His dad is like shell shocked. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Corbin-
Play the clip.
I'll play the clip.
Just because you don't have a life anymore, it doesn't mean you need to take mine away.
so sorry, Dad. It's okay. Looks like we're out of milk. I'll be right back.
And then the dad goes, I gotta go get some milk. And then he walks out.
No way he said that.
And the memes are like, his dad went to get milk and never came back.
That's brutal.
But I think that was actually a pretty good movie. It's
Yeah.
obviously just a basic Disney Channel sports movie. It's High School Musical,
And as
but
we've
about
heard-
jump roping and boxing.
If
They're the
you've
best ones.
watched part 1, Max loves the Disney Channel sports ones, except for when he doesn't love the Disney Channel sports
I
ones.
don't love all of them, but I think that it's such a basic story that Disney almost never messes it up. But boxing is dope. Boxing movies are already good. I've never ever seen another jump rope movie. Corbin Bleu, Kiki Palmer, great actors. The script is pretty good. Indy got a good soundtrack. I think it's good. I'm gonna give it like a 9.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was high. Not
Yeah,
at
I think
all
it's
what I was
really good.
expecting.
It's like probably top 5.
I remember it
becomes.
being really good.
It is good.
Like
It
actually
is.
enjoying it, and I was
Yeah.
old enough where I was like, I could have opinions, and I wasn't just captivated. By
It's not stupid.
children's
So many
stuff.
decoms are stupid.
Yeah,
This one's pretty good.
yeah, I was going to say like an 8, but
Wow.
9 is
Gonna give
really
it like
high.
It's
7.
good.
have you seen this one?
Yeah,
7.
I've seen it.
You've seen this
There we
one.
go. Give
Yeah,
them a ranking.
it's 101 jump rope movie. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
I've never seen another jump roping
Ain't no
movie. I don't know if
duplication.
another one exists.
Johnny Capahala back on board.
Oh, I've got some stuff to say about this one. Anyone else?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Johnny
seen it.
Capahala back on board.
I have
Haven't
no idea
seen
what
it.
this is.
It's a sequel to Johnny Tsunami. I don't know why they changed his name, but it's a sequel.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
The first one was pretty good. This one is pretty good, except for they bring in. It's about dirt boarding. It's about longboarding on dirt. And they bring in that frickin' kid from Wizards of Waverly Place,
Which one?
which one?
who's not that bad in Wizards of Waverly Place. The kid, the little brother,
The younger brother.
I love him.
Jake T. Austin
Yeah.
is his name.
He was also in The Fosters.
And the way they wrote this character in this movie makes me want to straight punch him in the face. And I don't like punching kids in the face.
He doesn't like it, but he'll do it if he has to.
But I would literally kick this kid in the head.
Have you ever kicked a kid in the head?
I hit Isaac in the head with a scooter once.
I don't remember that.
Huge,
Yeah.
right?
I hit him with a Razor scooter.
God.
In the
Oh
head?
yeah, you were like, stop crying, stop crying.
I thought he was
stop
gonna
crying."
die. I literally thought he was gonna
I thought he
die.
was gonna die, and you said stop crying.
Yeah, I
You
don't
No,
know.
I said start crying because I was
Start?
afraid he wasn't alive.
Start crying.
I literally thought I killed him.
No, that was the thing you did when you were younger. You beat the crap out of your little brother, and then he stood there and start crying, and then you didn't want mom to know.
Yeah.
And you already know he was a little turd, and he wanted mom to know.
Yeah, I do. That's true,
Yeah.
but this was like a freak accident.
You didn't hit him on purpose.
I didn't like. I wasn't swinging it around.
How are you swinging it?
I wasn't. I was riding it. We were playing in the yard, and I was riding in the driveway.
Yeah.
And I was like riding it, and I stepped off of it. But you know when it keeps going,
Yeah.
it hit a curb, did like 5 feet vertical, and then swung around and cracked Isaac in the head. And they both hit the ground, and I just watched. I was like, and you weren't making any noise. I was like,
Why would you step off? Why are you ghost riding it?
because that's when you get off. You know, it's
Yeah.
cool to get off while it's still
You
moving.
always try to screw it.
Straight towards me.
Well, I didn't. No, it was like a freak accident. He was like running. He was like 3 years old. I literally thought he was dead, and it hit him in the head. And I was like, "Oh my
You
god!"
hit him in stride. He was running, and you hit him.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then he started crying, and it was like, "Oh, thank God, this dude's not dead." But it could have caused brain damage. It was, and those
Oh,
things
yeah.
are hefty.
That's
You might
crazy.
have.
Thought he was dead.
Have I ever told you about when my brother cracked my head open?
No,
Maybe that's a story for another pod, but
it might have to be. Guys, tune in next time.
There you go. Something to look forward to.
Tune in next time when Delaney tells us about when her head was broken open.
What's your rankings for the Johnny one?
Oh. I'd probably give it like a 6 or 7 if they completely omitted Jake T. Austin's character. But dude is terrible. He's the worst thing in the movie. He brings the movie down by like 20. So I'm going to give it like a 3.
So what did I give 13?
Everything else about the movie is pretty good, but this character is just unbelievably awful, so he brings the movie down to 3. I'll say 3.
NA.
Yeah, NA.
High School Musical 2.
It's a really good one.
That one's so good.
Is that the one with the baseball scene? The baseball
Yeah.
scene they throw the back and they're like,
I don't dance.
I was thinking, not a chance.
It's a really good one.
No.
It competes with the first one.
I agree.
I think it's better.
I think it is.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Is this one with the rooftop scene?
Is this the one with the
No.
junkyard scene?
What?
The boys-
It's not rooftop scene?
The boys are back one.
No, I think that was the first one.
Are you sure?
In the garden?
Yeah,
Maybe.
that was the first one.
Was that the first one?
Yeah.
But then also
Okay.
the third one.
Which one had the junkyard scene?
Well, yeah, if this is the one, the summer
3.
one, then it's definitely not the rooftop
The
scene.
junkyard had 3. Was
The
3.
boys are back.
The boys are back. Oh, I'm back.
Boys are back.
So we're saying 2 is it's the summer one.
Yeah.
They've
the
got
golf-
Yeah.
baseball. They all work at the golf course.
Yeah.
They worked at that golf course.
They
Ryan.
worked in the
Yeah,
kitchen.
in the kitchen.
They worked there.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they have that one scene where they go.
And they're in the pants.
Yeah.
There's a
Where?
video where they take that scene and they like every time they hit the pan they'll like make it realistic. So it sounds like awful.
that's
They're like
awful.
singing and they're like ding 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 ding. It's so good.
Yeah, that's, I think, the best High School Musical movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Sharpay.
X loves women.
I do love women.
Honestly, I feel like you just love blonde women.
I don't necessarily discriminate just by hair color.
Yeah.
Just all the women that you've been talking about have been blonde women.
Who was the first one I talked about?
You talked about those girls in cowboys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I did like blonde girls when I was young. Now I'll pretty much take whatever I can get. My standards have dropped to the floor.
The standards are woman?
Alive and living, those are the requirements. Alive, living, and female.
So if you follow those...
So you date a 12-year-old?
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
You also
It
didn't...
just meets your criteria.
I've got crazy low standards, but also crazy high standards. Anyways, we don't have the time to get into it. What's the next movie? Or wait, what do you guys rate? What do you guys
Yeah,
rate?
High School
High School
Musical
Musical?
10 out of 10.
Wow, a 10. I'm giving it a 9.
That's my first 10.
Like an 8.8.
It might be my only 10.
8. Because in my head it's really good. But
It is.
then again, I go back and watch these and
No, this one you
they're
can...
not many of them are timeless.
This one is.
They're a little weird. The music that holds up, I think.
Yeah. I mean, the music is what makes it so popular.
Yeah. Maybe it's just because like it's nailed into our brains
Yeah.
because they play it so much on Disney Channel. But
True. And Disney Channel Radio. I don't know if you guys listen.
Oh,
to
Radio
Channel
Disney?
Radio Disney.
Yeah.
When
I used
do
to
you
always
listen to
tune into
Disney
Radio
Channel
Disney.
In the car.
Yeah.
All
Like
the
the
time.
Spotify radio.
You'd switch to whatever channel Radio Disney was on, and I'd listen to it.
I don't think they have.
Oh, like
Radio
it's not
Disney.
like a thing you do anymore.
No.
It's not a thing
No,
anymore.
not
I
at
was
all.
picturing this as you just casually currently listen to Disney Channel Radio.
No.
No, it's Radio Disney.
Every day.
Back in the
Yeah.
day, I would turn.
I
on-
know what Radio Disney
I would have
is.
actually. I wouldn't turn on nothing because I couldn't sit in the front seat. I would have my mom turn on Radio
Yeah.
Disney.
There were
And
like
then she preset
contests.
it in the van.
Jonas
Yes.
Brothers. Have you guys seen? I don't know if I talked about this when we talked about the first High School Musical. I should have because that's what it relates to. But the cover that the Sharpay and Ryan do now.
No.
No.
A couple of years ago, they covered one of the songs from the first movie.
Can you cover your own song?
I don't know if they sung it in the first one.
What song was it?
Da 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 da.
That was their song,
Okay, well then I'm wrong.
right? Oh wait, unless I
thought that was from Hamilton.
hold on.
Yeah.
I need more of the
no,
song.
No, they did.
Please don't change.
Yeah.
Isn't that their audition song?
Yeah, I think it is.
Pop, 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 pop to the top. No, hold on.
And it's like a stripped down acoustic rearrangement of the original song. And I pretty much tear up every time I watch it.
Started something new.
Ah, frick. Let me just look it up.
It's hard to believe that I couldn't see you were always there beside me.
Thought I was alone with no one to hold, but you were always there beside me.
This feeling's like no other. I want you to know that I've never had someone that knows me like you do, the way you do.
Banger. Put it on Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah, Twitches too.
I didn't watch Twitches too.
Warren isn't allowed to watch it.
Yep.
NA.
Bunch of
NA.
NAs. Minutemen.
Oh,
Minutemen.
Minuteman.
Minutemen was a banger, but I went back and rewatched it, and I hated it. I thought
Really?
It was not good.
I think it really holds up.
But
Me
as a kid,
personally.
I thought it was awesome.
I thought it was awesome too.
Was that when they had the white suits?
Yeah, this, what do they call them? The
Describe the plot of
Were they
Minutemen.
driving
Snowsuit
around a golf
boys. Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Man.
They have to
Minutemen
time
was good,
travel.
though.
I did not watch that.
This little nerd creates a black hole and the FBI is pissed.
I like vaguely remember this.
Man, Minutemen was
But I
good.
don't think I watched it.
It's so
I
good.
feel like if I watched it again, I might like it.
And soundtrack is good. I like almost any time travel movie.
I think that's
But-
one of the first things I remember is that movie.
Ever?
Yeah.
Wow.
When did it come out? 2008,
Seven,
9,
probably.
7,
8.
8.
2 years old.
I think that's fair.
It's
Yeah.
good. What do you guys rate it?
NA.
7. 6.5.
Yeah, like a 6 point.
I just don't remember this.
I'm gonna give it
movie.
an 8. It's one of my favorites.
Camp Rock.
Camp Rock.
Good one.
Not a good one.
Camp Rock is actually a really bad movie.
Not a good one.
Guys,
The
come on.
The music, I remember being.
The music.
Even the music, I think, is mid. Besides that one song.
I feel like
in
it was.
Camp Rock
It
too.
should have been
Camp
so
Rock too.
strong. Having the Jonas Brothers in it should have made it so.
Well, they had
And
one
Demi
of them.
Lovato.
They cut the other two. And Demi Lovato.
Oh, they were in it.
They were definitely in it.
They were in it for like 5 minutes.
No,
But it was
because
mostly
Introducing
just
Me
Joseph
is the
Jonas.
best
They're on the
song
cover.
produced in
That's
that.
in the second
It's the
one.
second one.
Okay, in the whole franchise,
Maybe in all of DComs.
It's a good song.
it is a great
It's-
song.
But
It hits.
can you really equate that to the movie? The movies are so bad.
It's actually it's a really
Are they
bad movie.
that bad? I
Yeah.
don't remember
They're
them being
bad. I
The
don't
acting
like,
is terrible.
All the acting is bad and everything. Is that the movie where it's like, she's really good?
Yeah.
Hey, she's actually pretty good.
It's like,
she's literally just going.
She's really good.
The thing that Disney Channel original movies do, where they think their audience is so stupid that they don't care to
Yeah.
put the quality in.
Yeah,
And High School Musical and Jump In, don't do that. I think.
Are Disney movies just like Hallmark movies but for kids?
no,
Yes.
no.
I feel like that's.
Well,
what
they're
it
all
is.
formulaic, if that's
I guess
what you mean.
yeah.
They're formulaic and well made.
They're just they're just
Or not
pushing
well
those
made.
puppies
Not
out.
well made.
Yeah.
They're
Some of
just
them aren't well made.
pumped out like AI.
And
Yeah.
pumped out like AI.
They have the basic plot of the mean girl.
They are basic, but
Like this girl's too poor, so nobody likes her because this girl's rich. But then poor girl
well,
ends up being
I
talented.
agree with what you're saying right there. Yeah. I don't like poor people.
But he does like women.
I do like women.
What happened to your cowbell's revelation? That you actually do really care about the less fortunate.
That was a joke.
He was a kid.
Yeah.
He was kidding. He does not care about the less fortunate.
What were we just talking about? Disney
You
Channel and
hate
Hallmark?
poor people.
Yeah.
I think Disney Channel movies are at least more original than Hallmark movies.
A little
Hallmark
bit.
movies
Yeah.
suck. There's not one
They're
good
really
Hallmark
bad.
movie. And if there is, you wouldn't be able to know because they're all the exact
They're all the
same.
same.
Like, not even like these are. They're all the exact same.
Well, their audience is dementia patients.
And my mom
Yeah.
during the
And
holidays.
your mom.
They're for white women and old white women.
But if it's on, I'm not gonna turn it off.
My
That's
grandma
true.
knows
It's a
every
little- that's
single
true.
one.
It's like that one monster one time. You just gotta keep skipping.
Yeah, here's a good story.
Yeah.
Me and Isaac went and played basketball at like 6 a.m. one morning. Our friend was like, here's this monster, we don't want it. And we're like, well, we don't want it. But then he threw it in our car. It wasn't opened or anything, so we just held on to it. Me and Isaac were like, these are gross.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way I'm drinking one of these. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll taste it, because I don't think I've tasted a monster in a while.
I've never had one before.
And if you
Yeah,
don't have to pay
Isaac
for
hasn't
it-
had one before. I never tasted, or I haven't had it in a while.
Oh, we were gonna work out. It was a pre-workout.
Yeah, so we're
It's like Schrodinger's gun.
sure. I don't know what that reference is, but so we get out of the parking lot, we crack it open, I take a sip, I'm like, gross. This thing's gross, dude. You gotta try it. This is bad. Isaac tries it. Ew, that thing's gross. We're driving down the road. We're like, let me try it again. Take another sip. Isaac takes another sip, and we're like, oh yeah, it's not that good, but it's a little bit. There's something about it that's addicting. Like, I get why people drink them. Like, we're slowly getting into like, oh yeah, I drink one of these. We get to the gym, and it's like a little bit more than half full, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna waste it. Isaac's like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So we down it. We both down it. We both work out, and then I think afterwards we went and got Monsters at the gas station, or energy drinks of some
We did
kind.
get energy drinks.
Cheetah Girls, One World. This is the third Cheetah Girls,
I'm so confused.
but this is the one where they travel the world.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the one without one of them. Raven.
I think it's better than the second one, not better than the first one.
I am suddenly mixing them all up.
The Cheetah Girls travel from New York to India to star in a film directed by
Yeah, no.
aspiring Bollywood movie director.
I see it. I'm seeing it all in my head. I just don't remember.
Thought I'd let you know.
You know?
I would probably give this one a 4.
I don't know. I'm just going to give it a 6. I liked them all, I think. Probably.
And you know my feelings.
Yeah.
About women?
Max likes women except for when he doesn't like women.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they're not blonde.
Yeah.
One of them is.
Yeah, one of them I do like, actually. Let me take that back.
Show me that.
She's like an HGTV
She's very
girl.
blonde.
She's what?
She's like
Oh, yeah, I
she's
forgot
like on The
about her.
View or something.
The View?
Wow.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is she?
What do I know?
One of them's on The View. I think one of them's on The View.
Okay.
What about Dad Napped?
Dad napped. We talked about this before.
I liked it a ton when I was younger. A ton.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got everything you want. Emily Osment,
It's got everything you
Mr.
want.
Mosby is in it.
I'm still
Wow,
looking up
there's a
this girl
lot
from
of
Cheetah
people in
Girls.
this.
Yeah, Jason. No.
Derulo.
It's got
Jason Derulo.
Jason Earls.
Jason Earls. Great.
David Henry.
Oh yeah, I liked it a lot when it first came out. When I rewatched it, I kind of thought it was dumb. So maybe I would have said it was like an 8 when I was a kid, but now I'm gonna say it's like a 6.
I'm gonna go with 6. I remember liking this movie, but don't remember the movie.
There's a great part when it does that Fight Club thing where she's imagining a person who's not there, and this person she's imagining, she walks by and it's like an older boy. He looks at her and goes, "Wow, you are thick."
You are thick.
Whoa.
And it's really funny to watch now.
That's wild.
Hatching Pete? Jeez, I've never seen any of these.
I didn't see this one either. I know it's about the chicken and Jason Dolly and Mitchell Musso. But I didn't see it.
I've never seen it, but I've seen that cover photo a lot.
Yeah. It was right in my prime years. I just missed it. I don't know why.
Wow, look at that. Double feature.
I looked up that girl.
I've heard it's good, but I haven't seen it.
I looked up the girl from the Cheetah Girls, and I really don't think this is who you think it is.
She's on The View.
She's on The View?
I don't know. She's on something. She's on HGTV or she's on something that has to do with women. She's on a women talk show.
Good for
That's
them.
not the one. I think it's a
Good
different
for
one.
them.
Good for them.
Well, we were talking about the blonde one.
That's not the blonde one I'm thinking of. She didn't have blonde hair. That's
She
like
did.
dirty blonde. That's like strawberry blonde. I'm
No.
talking about like blonde. No. I'm thinking of a... Oh. All right, show me what they looked like when they were kids. so I can tell if it's the right one.
Was there a show with these two that one of them thought he was a dog?
Oh, you're so right. That one I think is on The View.
Okay, well that's a completely different person.
Or it's something like The View. Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
I looked her up too. She was on a talk show.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But not The View.
Well, I don't know. Something like that. I didn't see NA for me for Hatching Pete. NA.
Yeah, NA.
Princess Protection Program.
I can't believe none of us saw that one.
Yeah, that's a really random one.
That was a cool one.
Princess Protection Program is honestly a good movie.
Yeah.
I know that Max disagrees.
Max hates women.
Max hates women, so he doesn't even get an opinion.
That's crazy.
On this movie,
So
what is there? 3 men in the whole movie?
There's a dad.
Just kidding. There's actually a lot. There's the dad, and then
There's the evil dictator.
the stylist, and then the dictator, and then all of the like guards
And all the boyfriends.
and the people trying to kill her. They're all men.
Mostly men.
Here's what I'll say about that one. If you're done saying stuff about it.
Sure.
Terrible script. Demi Lovato, bad actor.
Agreed.
I like Selena Gomez.
But Selena Gomez, she really carries the whole movie.
She carries a lot of things. She carries Disney Channel.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, not a big fan of Demi Lovato.
I feel like it wasn't a good script, but it was a decent plot.
She was so dumb.
Yeah.
Demi Lovato was... I mean, she didn't know basic knowledge. Just because you grew up in a different country doesn't mean you don't know social norms.
It's a very Disney thing to cast, like...
White people as...
No, to make royalty dumb. Like, they assume anybody who grew up with any royal title meant they were super sheltered and they know absolutely nothing.
Would you rather be rich and dumb or smart and broke? That's pretty much what Disney does.
Yeah.
I would rather be rich and dumb.
Oh, definitely.
You're either rich and dumb or super rich and smart.
Ignorance is bliss.
Joey's FaceTiming me. Should I put him on the pod?
Do it.
We always get one FaceTime.
Would you like to say something to the pod?
Yeah, what's up? Disney sucks.
Hey, whoa.
Whoa. See ya. Yeah.
Zendaya, shout out.
Shout out Zendaya. All right.
I really liked that movie, and I'm going to rate it an 8 out of 10.
I'm going to give it a 4.
Wow. I like that movie. It's like a 7 out of 10.
Oh.
I
didn't like it.
Okay.
Didn't...
No. This is what I have to say about this.
Say it, because I have an NA for this one.
Mm-hmm.
I loved this movie, and I think this is the best time that Disney took a show and turned it into a movie. I think this is the best one.
And I disagree.
Really?
I know.
No, Zack and Cody was really good.
Okay.
No, it wasn't.
Not like some of the other ones.
No, this one was so good, and you have nothing to say for it.
If I saw it, I'd probably like it. But I didn't watch all the show, so...
Yeah, I think we need to watch the whole show. And then the movie.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. Maybe one day that'll happen. Guys, if you want to see that happen, go ahead and jam your finger into the like button and leave a little comment in the comment section below if you want to see any of that happen.
We need to have an episode on here where Max watches all of the shows and movies that he wasn't allowed to watch as a kid.
I'll break my mom's rules on the vlog.
If you want to see him
podcast.
break all of the rules.
Breaking mom's rules on podcast. You got a rating?
9 out of 10.
Wow.
It's a really good movie.
Starstruck.
That was a cool one.
Yeah. It was
Starstruck. Was that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I remember from that.
When he was famous and she was like, I don't know who you are.
I remember this boy had unnaturally blue eyes. Like, they don't look real.
Boy looks like he was made in a cloning chamber. Looks like they said teenage boy. He popped out.
Looks like they said how to make a
It's like an AI generated
No, we'll get into that later.
How to make a better boy.
Have we? No, we got into the other one.
A little bit. The girl one.
Yeah.
Make a greater girl.
That's not what it's called.
I thought that was
Pretty good.
I thought that was a Nick movie.
Star Trek, Star Trek, what's it called? Starstruck?
Star Trek.
I'm giving Starstruck a 2.
Whoa.
I don't like it.
That's low.
Like a 4.8, I think. It's an alright movie.
I gotta go 6. I feel like he annoyed me, but I really liked her.
Yeah, I thought she was fine. She in any other movie? I don't know. No, I didn't mean like that. I
think she's fine.
I took that back.
I didn't say that.
Scratch that from the record.
Because she's brunette. That's why he's scratching it. Den Brother, have you guys seen this?
I may have watched it, but I don't remember.
Oh, it's Girl Scouts, but she doesn't have they always have a den mother
Yeah.
who is in charge of things, and she didn't have a mom, so
It's her brother.
her brother came and did it.
Yeah, it's Zeke and Luther. What's his name?
It is.
They always say
It's
that.
Zeke of Zeke and Luther, I think.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Maybe it's Luther.
I think it's Zeke. I think
Yeah,
Luther's the one with the orange hair.
I think Den Brother was pretty cute.
I'll say NA.
I'll say probably a 6.
Camp Rock 2, the final jam.
They shouldn't have made a second one.
But wasn't this one better than the first one?
It was, but because this is the one with the song.
It had the song, and it had the rivaling camp.
That made it worse for me.
Horrible movie. What did I rate the last one? 1?
Pretty low. I don't know if it was a 1. But
I don't think it was a 1.
I'll give this one a 1. Well, I don't know what I rated the last one. I'll give this one a 1 only for that one song. If it wasn't for that song, I would give the movie a 0.
Just the vibes. I think that's what really captivates me. It makes me think of summer.
I don't like Demi Lovato, and I don't like
Demi
that she's
Lovato.
poor in the movie.
Yeah.
And I don't like women.
But her mom's
So,
cool. Her mom was pretty
Her
good.
mom's a Wizards of Waverly Place.
She was the Wizards of Waverly Place mom.
Yeah, she was. And she's great. She's a good mom. 10 out of 10
Yeah,
mom.
and she worked
All
in
the
the
moms out there.
kitchen at the summer camp.
As she
Yeah.
should.
And that was the most embarrassing thing in Demi Lovato's life. She didn't want anybody to know that her mom worked in the kitchen.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Rich people are elitist.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Do I need to do a disclaimer? I do like women. This isn't an anti-women podcast.
Until they kick me out.
This is a pro-mothers podcast, if anything. Send us your moms.
Okay.
What's next?
We're going to move on from that. I'm rating it a 4.
Avalon High.
Avalon High.
Is this about birds?
No. This is... I loved
Great
this
Migration
movie.
for
When this
birds.
movie came out, I loved this movie. Basically, she goes to a high school, but everyone in the high school is like Knights of the Round Table. Like,
Reincarnation of King Arthur in the court.
yes.
Oh,
Like, I think she starts dating King Arthur at one point.
Yeah.
And she, like, is figuring out that this is who they are.
But they're not old.
No.
I don't know why I didn't see it, but NA.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with this movie as a kid. I did so much research on King Arthur after that. 8 out of 10.
Wow. That's high praise. I might have to watch that one.
Maybe I was just
out
obsessed.
of 10.
Maybe it was just one of my obsessions as a child, but
That's crazy.
I remember loving that movie.
The Sweet Life movie.
I
Isaac's
loved
got some strong opinions.
It was a really good. Well, it was in my prime of watching Disney Channel.
Okay,
So
fair.
it's a pretty good movie. Not as good as Good Luck Charlie movie.
Yeah,
True.
That's an all-time Christmas
I simply
classic.
disagree.
It's a Christmas classic.
It's
It
one
is
of
a
the
Christmas
all-time
classic.
Christmas classics.
We'll get into that later, but I hate that movie.
All right, so the Sweet Life movie, I got something on this. They had two-parters in the Sweet Life show.
Yeah.
Those were better than the movies.
They
I
definitely
agree.
Any of the
were.
two-parters
Yeah.
I
felt
don't know
like a
why
movie.
they needed a movie.
They felt like a movie, and they were better than a movie. They didn't need a movie, but none of these shows needed a movie per se. They
No.
just-
Yeah.
Wizards did.
It didn't need it. It could have been a three-parter.
Yeah.
No.
It's just a different camera style.
More money.
I think this one needed to be a movie.
Never seen it.
I loved Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Sweet Life on Deck was pretty good. I didn't really like the movie that
What's
much.
the movie
Which one was
about?
this? This was on deck?
It was
They go
about
to
the twin
camp,
studies.
Yeah, and they clone them or whatever.
They clone them. They clone twins.
Yeah.
I don't remember this movie.
And Zach's girlfriend wasn't in it.
Give a ranking for the Sweet Life movie.
You go first.
4. I'll get a 5. It's still Zach and Cody.
Still
Jeez,
Zack.
8.7.
Whoa.
Whoa.
He loved it. Hey,
I-
this is prime.
I know that I watched this movie and I have zero recollection of it, so I'm going to go NA.
Lemonade Mouth.
Oh, this one's
This is
interesting.
a good movie.
This is a good one. I feel like this doesn't follow the normal decom plot.
It feels higher budget than the rest of the decoms. Even though I don't think it is.
No,
It's
probably
different.
not.
They tried something with this one.
Yeah.
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 And it was a hit. This is one of the
Mm-hmm.
this is one of the movies you think of when you think of decoms, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Yeah. It's
And you know
it's
what really
different.
really helps bring it up there? just like High School Musical, it's the music.
Yeah.
Except
But I don't know any of the music. Yeah.
Are you serious? You don't know Determinate.
Oh,
I don't.
I do remember
Are you
that.
being so serious?
I remember that song, but just the Determinate. That's it.
And then because he raps, so nobody knows the lyrics.
What?
And then there's the She's So Gone.
Oh, that's that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I know that. Maybe I know that from. They would play that one on Disney Channel a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Because that
Disney
song's
Channel
iconic.
Radio Disney.
Yeah.
I can't believe you
Yeah.
don't know Determinate.
You
I've
probably
only seen
would've
this movie
remembered
like
it.
2 or 3 times. Maybe but
Yeah, okay.
I don't think this is a terrible movie, but I think the movie thinks it's better than it is.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's a little pretentious, but it kind of backs it up a little bit because Disney Channel movies are usually so bad. This one's decent.
Sounds like Frozen.
It does. I love Frozen.
Oh, God, I don't know Frozen.
You can play it for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys rate Lemonade Mouth?
They brought Bridget Mendler and Naomi Scott together, and I just...
And
Luther.
Oh my god.
This was Luther's best movie too.
Yeah.
Is he Determinate
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
I
think
don't
so.
know what Zeke and Luther is.
Actually, is Zeke
It was for
also in that
boys.
movie? Yeah, it was for boys. So it
No,
makes sense.
he's not.
This is an anti-women podcast.
No, just
No.
Disney XD is an anti-woman channel.
Disney XD is.
That's not
is for
true.
boys.
I
No,
watched
it's
Disney
true.
XD.
What'd you watch?
No.
I can't remember. I just remember.
Exactly.
I just remember that I have watched Disney XD.
It's definitely the boys' channel.
Parrot Kings,
Disney
Kick
Channel.
I didn't watch.
Big Patowski.
Disney Channel is more aimed at girls.
Yeah.
Think of all the shows. They're not led by men.
Nope.
They're all led by women.
All women.
That's just not true.
Tell me the boys' show on Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Boy Meets World.
That was
Boy Meets World
that
is
was
an
before.
ABC
That's
show.
everybody's
Was it? Oh, yeah, it was bought by Disney.
They had Zach and Cody
Zach and Cody.
and
I'm trying. They're all Nick shows that I keep thinking of.
Exactly.
Was the one? Was Drake and Josh?
Nick.
Nick.
You're thinking of Hannah Montana, Wizards, Good Luck Charlie, That's So Raven, all girls, best friends whenever.
Best friends whenever. You loved that show.
Aardvark.
I love it. I never saw Bizarre.
No,
There
you're
you
getting
go.
too late.
Jake Paul.
Yeah, or Jake Paul. Yeah.
XD, you're talking Parakings. Talking Zeke and Luther, Kick Buttowski, Crash and Bernstein.
I watched Crash and Bernstein.
Okay,
Great show.
definitely a boys' show, but I'm not saying you can't watch them because I watched all the girl shows.
Yeah.
But they're targeted at girls
It was
and
for
boys.
the boys.
Yeah.
Like, that whole channel was for the boys. That was the whole point. Another one that was on... Well, it was first on Disney and then moved to Disney XD. Phineas and Ferb, the movie. Across the Second Dimension.
We had a party for this.
We did.
This
It was
movie
so fun.
was so good.
It's
It's a perfect 10.
it's
is.
the perfect
Yeah,
10.
It's a
It's a
perfect
10.
10.
It's the best
It's a
decom.
10.
First of all, Phineas and Ferb is probably
I
the
can't
best
even
show
believe
that Disney
it's a
Channel's ever produced.
Because it's so
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a decom, but it's Phineas and
good.
Ferb.
It's Phineas and Ferb.
Like, it is a decom technically, but it's so much better.
Oh my gosh.
It's not produced in the same house that all the other decoms were produced in, I don't think.
It's a 10 out of 10.
It's a 10 for me.
Let's get Dan. What's his last name?
Schneider.
Dan Schneider?
No. Dan,
Whoa.
And
Dan.
he's
What are we talking about?
Doofenshmirtz.
Doofenshmirtz.
The guy that.
There's Swampy Mars. She's the other guy.
Yeah.
Dan.
Oh, we're talking about Phineas and Ferb.
Povenmire.
movie?
Povenmire. Let's get him on
Oh.
the podcast.
Yeah,
He's big on
great.
podcasts. He's for the people.
I follow him on Instagram.
I
All
don't
his
know.
stuff is
Who's
hilarious.
The guy who voices
he's-
Doofenshmirtz?
Yeah.
I see
He's
him on
also-
TikTok all
he's
the
also
time.
creator.
He's
Yeah.
huge on TikTok.
Yeah, massive.
And it's funny because he posts like an old person,
Yeah.
but he's really popular.
Yep.
But he'll post like a picture of like
He's like, these are my kids.
something normal. Like he just took a picture of it, immediately posted it. And it's funny, but he's super popular, super charismatic.
He does the Doofenshmirtz voice a lot.
Yeah.
People love it.
Bury the platinum.
Get him on the pod. The movie's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Our mom bought a cake with the movie poster.
Oh my gosh, I remember. There was so much.
It's fantastic.
There was so much stuff for that movie.
We had a watch party just for it.
Oh
We
my
did have a watch
gosh,
party.
dude.
I mean, the second dimension.
It's
I can't believe we were
Great.
friends then.
It was.
Can't believe I missed out on that.
Yeah, I mean, The whole movie, I could talk about that movie for an entire episode.
Oh.
But them finding out that Perry, and then they have to give up their memory by choice to keep their pet, freaking crazy.
It's a 10 out of 10.
It's like Spider-Man.
It's a really good movie.
Spider-Man actually makes me so sad.
Yeah, and that's how we felt about Phineas.
It was very similar.
Dude, it starts out with a banger with waking up and
yeah. Oh my god.
We
might have to watch that. We might have to watch that after this.
It's so good.
I'd sit down and watch that after this.
It's so good. It's a 10 for me.
It's a 10.
Mm-hmm. Delaney, what do you rate it?
7.
Have you seen it though?
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't rate it if I haven't seen it.
It's a boys movie.
Just making sure.
I think it's fantastic.
No, I think it's great. And we're definitely watching it after this.
It's so good.
Geek Charming.
Geek Charming. What a movie.
It's got the girl from Modern Family in it.
Yeah, it does.
Which one?
But I don't think I saw it.
She's Haley.
Oh. Modern Family, great show.
It is a good show.
It is a good show.
I watched it with you.
The early seasons are really good.
But I watched it without you, which is why I was confused.
Yeah. I just watched the middle parts with you.
The early seasons are fantastic. It kind of... It's okay, but...
I've seen the middle, and I thought that was pretty
The middle's pretty decent.
I can't believe it's so funny with every episode being the same.
He watched the part where Haley gets pregnant.
They miscommunicate every single episode.
We're talking about Modern Family. Haley should have ended up with...
Yeah.
What's his name?
The British guy?
That's her grandpa.
Not Dylan, no.
Not Dylan. Not Dylan.
Dylan's the brain dead one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the nice guy. The lifeguard.
Yeah, he was in the first episode. They were together in the first episode.
Oh, I agree. The one who's in Pitch Perfect.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. What's his name?
I don't know.
I really want to say it's Ethan. But I also think I'm making that up.
Wait,
he's in Workaholics. Is that right? Is he in Workaholics?
Isn't he in a lot of stuff?
Yeah,
is it that
he
guy?
is. He is.
He said that he didn't even know Pitch Perfect was a singing movie. Have you seen that interview?
That can't be true.
No, he said that.
Divine.
He was Andy.
He was in the movie with the...
Let me see him.
The picture booth.
Let me make sure it's the same guy.
No. He was in
that? Yeah, he was.
The Perfect Date or something.
Wait, the middle.
Yes, yeah, this guy. There was an interview he did.
Remember we watched it?
And
Adam Devine. How could I not remember Adam Devine?
Yeah. So he was going to interview, or not interview, whatever the cast, audition for the movie Pitch Perfect. They sent him just Pitch Perfect, and he didn't really care about it. He was just like, I'll do it, whatever. He thought it was a baseball movie because it was Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
So the whole time he thought it was a baseball movie, and then he goes there, and there's a bunch of like good-looking dudes singing, and he was like, "Oh, this is weird." And then he like went on there to like, "Did you prepare a song?" And he's like, "No."
I expected him to when we first met. Yeah, that's not photo booth. Yeah, that's not the kissing booth. No, it's not.
No,
that's when we first met. That's where the photo booth is. The time, like the time travel machine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I love that movie.
Really Adam Devine is
Adam Devine's good.
And, yeah, he's great. Everything he's in is better because he's in it.
Yeah.
Geek Charming ranking.
Anyway.
NA.
Really? You guys never saw it?
I never saw it. I don't think.
Gosh, that makes this conversation really boring.
Or maybe I did and I just didn't like it, but I'm gonna say NA.
She's trying to like.
It's like Princess. It's like Cinderella.
No.
Oh, okay.
She's like the popular girl, and he's like this weirdo, and then she's trying to like make him popular.
Oh, it's She's All That.
I feel like
she these all that at him.
But he's using her because he's recording her for a
Pretty Woman.
This is the plot. So she's super popular, and he is a film guy, and he wants to film a documentary on her, on like being a popular girl, and she like loves the attention. She lets him do it, and he like follows her around and does all this thing, and then she falls in love with him.
All right.
Yeah, no more Adam Devine glazing.
I love him.
Stop talking about how much we love Adam Devine. He's not in these details.
What's
the next movie?
Good luck, Charlie. It's Christmas.
10 out of 10.
Classic Christmas movie. Every year we watch it.
10 out of 10.
I hate this movie.
It's so good.
No, it's so bad.
But I think it's a boy movie. I think
you got both sides of it though.
There's both sides, but it's more like the boys like it more. Because
clearly in this
the
room.
the paintball scene, all of that was so good.
Yeah, the grandpa plays the game.
The freaking scenes between PJ and the grandpa where he's all sunburned and stuff.
Oh yeah, that is
That's a great dynamic. The grandpa plays the video games. All the boy stuff is really good in this movie.
And they win.
I don't freaking remember what Charlie or
Teddy.
They're pissed. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
They're what?
Yeah.
Mom's
They're on the
pregnant.
road trip.
And they're trying to get
And
into
that part's good too.
It's like planes, trains, and
Yeah,
automobiles.
it's really good.
That's an 8 out of 10 in my mind.
I watch it every year. I'm not gonna rate it that high. But it sticks into canon, which I do like.
Yeah,
it's like split between the season and the stuff that happens in the movie. It tracks into the next season. But I'm still just gonna give it like 6.
Was she actually pregnant? I think she was actually pregnant.
Probably.
I don't know.
The actor?
Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah.
Because I think the last kid in that whole thing was actually her kid.
Oh.
I don't know if that's true. I wouldn't put money on it.
That's what I
wouldn't
thought.
either. But the girl who plays Charlie is like on TikTok right now, and she's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Ranking?
I said 6.
It's an 8. It's so.
I don't know if it's
3.
a 10, maybe a 9.5.
It's not a 10.
Wow.
I
A
hate that movie.
It's different. It's shot different than the show.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Not
Probably
by
not.
the vlog camera.
What's the next one?
Frenemies.
Decent movie.
I love Zendaya, but
Yeah.
her early work, not my favorite.
Who else is in this? It's Zendaya and who?
The other one from Shake It Up.
Yeah.
Is it both of them?
Yeah.
Cece?
Yeah.
Bella Thorne.
She's not
Bella
great.
Thorne.
Dyslexic.
I said I love Zendaya, but in translation, I mean I'm in love with Zendaya. But her early acting work, I didn't like Shake It Up, and this one I thought it was mid. I thought it was like a 5.
I feel like I liked this movie and I can't remember what the plot was. I mean, obviously they were frenemies.
It was like there's a dog. These kids like this dog. I'm not going to do a very good job of explaining this. They were like frenemying over a vlog.
Or a vlog?
A blog.
I thought you said dog.
No, that's the first one.
Oh.
There's 3 different plot lines and they all intertwine, sort of. Not really.
Okay.
But there's one that the girl from Ant Farm.
Which one?
The hot one.
Trying to aim a client.
No. The older girl, the blonde. She's blonde.
No, she's a cheerleader.
Wanna play Lexi?
I think
Yeah.
that comes.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think your love from Blonde Woman does come from Disney, though. I feel like that was Disney's kind of thing.
It was. If you were tall, skinny,
It
and
probably
blonde,
comes
you played
from,
the popular girl.
And you were good
I
looking.
like
Like
popular
Jessie
girls. I like
and-
Ashley Tisdale.
If you had brown hair, you
Yeah.
also had
older
glasses,
sister
and you
from
weren't
Jessie?
cool.
Yeah, Jesse and
She was good looking.
Guy with a wimpy kid.
I didn't really like Jessie. Oh, the girl. Oh, the little girl
older-
from Jessie.
No, the older.
Oh, you
I
mean
mean the
Zuri?
middle girl. No. I didn't like Jessie, but
Not Debbie Ryan.
the girl from the Karate Show.
Oh wait, what's her name?
Different girl, but
Also blonde,
good looking.
tall and
Same
skinny.
time.
Oh, okay.
It's Olivia Holt.
No, she was from Kicking It.
Oh, I thought that's
Not
what you
that
said.
karate show.
Kicking it, it's Olivia Holt.
No, the other karate show, the Netflix karate show.
Oh,
The Karate Kid show.
what is that
Oh,
show
I have
actually
no clue
called?
what you're talking about.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. I didn't
I
watch
didn't
it,
watch
but
that.
She's in that.
If that's who you're...
Who is?
Yeah.
The girl from Jessie. What?
Emma
Emma
is her name
yeah,
in the
Emma
show.
from
Yeah.
Jessie.
From Dive Won't Begin.
It's Peyton List. No,
Yeah,
that's
no,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
It
that
is.
is
That's her name.
Yeah.
That's her.
okay.
She was a 10 out of 10.
What movie are we talking about? What movie are we talking about?
I don't remember.
Oh, man. Frenemies.
Oh yeah.
5. It's fine.
No,
It's-
you were
it's
telling me
not
the plot.
horrible.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm trying to remember it fast.
You want me to read it?
The
Yeah.
hot girl tricks the boys into dating her so she can pass classes. Then
That's a classic
Zendaya
plot.
and the other Shake It Up girl, they rival over a fashion blog that they write.
Yes.
It won't load it.
They like went to the meeting with like the
Yeah.
fashion lady. Yes.
And she's like, "Listen, I only want the name. I don't care about you guys." But they only have 3 readers on their blog. So why would she not just start her own? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Just 2 random little girls. They don't bring anything to the table.
They only have 3 readers.
Must have had a good
Yeah.
name.
I'm really confused. Yeah, what was the
They
name?
she just literally wanted the name.
Okay, I'm gonna go 6 out of 10 because
5.
clearly I didn't remember it,
Yeah, like a 4.
but I remember liking it.
I remember. I know I watched it, but I don't remember it that well.
Radio Rebel.
Bad.
So
Man.
unbelievably
Bad.
terrible. I'm gonna give it a
1,
1.
Cringe.
It's-
that's
it's awful.
2
I am Radio
2.4.
Rebel.
The only reason that show is popular, or movie is popular, is
'Cause
because
the
of
look.
how bad it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It never had a good cred.
And
One,
you know
maybe
what?
0.
Debbie Ryan.
Debbie Ryan sucks.
She's just bad.
She sucks at everything.
Except for Jessie. She was good in Jessie.
I don't think she's
No.
horrible.
All right in
Nah,
Jessie.
she was good in
She's
Jessie.
bad in every movie. She's all right in Jessie.
DComs are bad.
Yeah.
And she was all right in Zack and Cody
Yeah,
as the girlfriend that lived in
the boat.
Let It Shine.
I
Oh,
love
everybody
this
hates Chris.
movie.
I don't think I saw it.
Good
I
movie.
don't
I just
remember
missed
it
it.
that well.
I don't know why.
No, you have to watch that movie.
It's a good one.
Was that when they end rapping? Like at the end of their rapping battle or something?
Yeah. There's a rap battle at the beginning, I think.
Oh.
But also the end. I think that's the plot.
Isn't he a Christian rapper?
Everybody hates
now?
Chris.
Really?
No, like in the movie.
Everybody hates Christian
Maybe.
rappers.
Everyone hates Christians.
Gee.
Let
from-
It Shine.
He is. He's a Christian rapper.
Everybody hates
That's
Chris.
so funny. I
Is
didn't know that.
he wasn't a rapper
Let it
at
shine.
first,
Okay, now I get it.
and then he got thrown on stage,
This little light of mine.
Oh, really?
and then yeah.
Oh,
He got thrown
Let
on
it
stage though,
shine.
at church, didn't he? He sang in the church choir.
Oh, he was in the church choir,
thrown
and he's
on
like, "I don't want to
stage.
do this. I want to rap." And then they're all like, "Rap is bad. Rap is the devil."
Yeah.
Rap
they
is the
all
devil.
like, you can't rap because that's like the devil.
And he's like, "I'm
That's
gonna rap."
so interesting for a movie to come out in like 2015.
Yeah, it was late for the whole Disney Christian scene, but it
Yeah.
was 2012. So
Okay. Well,
He just made up a time.
all right, ranking.
9 out of
for me.
10.
I wish I saw it, but NA.
9 out of 10.
Wow,
I
remember a
love
few
this
scenes.
it was
movie.
a good movie. I think I agree. It's pretty up
I
there.
kind of got a hazy memory, like a 4 or 5.
Sure.
Oh my gosh, this
Four
girl's
for the
like
Haze.
dating this guy, and the whole time the other guy, like the main character, is like writing his raps, and she like fell in love with him for his words.
Ghost Rider?
Yeah, but he's like writing all of his raps, and so there's like the scene where she's like choosing between them. Oh my gosh, I love this movie.
Good movie. Girl versus Monster. I know you like that movie.
This is just one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
I
wait a
watched this
second.
movie only because we watched this movie,
This is the Olivia Holt.
and I thought it was bad.
Yes.
I thought this movie was terrible, actually.
We talked about this one last week.
Last week.
No, you didn't.
No, we didn't. We just talked. Yeah,
We just talked about the
movie.
reason I didn't see it.
We hinted towards it.
We talked about all Halloween movies and how one of my favorite movies is a Halloween movie.
because we kept talking about Boy.
Luke
Yeah.
Benward.
And I didn't see it because Delaney. And if you want to hear that story,
That's
watch part
right.
1.
Okay,
Ranking.
we can still watch it this year.
We have to watch it this year.
I'm in love with Luke Benward. 8 out of 10.
If you want to see us watch that movie,
We're watching it regardless. I don't care if you like this video.
next. Oh, NA for me. I haven't
Okay.
seen it.
Teen Beach movie.
I also haven't seen this
I know
one.
you haven't
Really?
saw this one.
I aged out. I aged
can't-
out at this
yeah.
point.
You aged out, but you came back eventually.
I aged out, but I came back, but I didn't pick up.
But
on
this is
one.
Yeah.
this was probably the age where you're like, I'm too old for Disney Channel.
That's true.
It's not cool
Yeah.
to watch Disney
You
Channel.
think you're too cool for
My-
You think
Disney?
you're too cool for Disney Channel, but you're never too cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, this might have been peak for me because my cousin and I learned the dance to Cruisin' for a Bruisin'. Maybe we were too old for that.
See,
but
Emma
we
did that same crap too, and I think you guys all were too old for it. You're only 12 though, so maybe not.
I feel like, yeah, we were like
2012?
peak age for that.
2012?
That's not that bad.
2012, we were not too old for that.
Yeah, you're like 9. 10.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I'd probably like it because I like beaches. I like teens. Wait.
Whoa, 18s and up.
I like 18s.
In
I like the boy.
Teenagers.
A group of them. I like the boy. What? Oh no. What,
Austin
Allen.
Moon.
His music is good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His name is Ross Lynch.
Yeah, and it's like it's like 50s music, right?
yeah.
like Grease.
That's
Yeah,
because
it's
Grease.
based on... Fill-in movie here.
Oh yeah.
Grease.
Grease.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Dirty Dancing. No,
It is
Hairspray.
Grease. It's beach grease.
it might be dirty. It's probably a mix of all of them.
It's just 50.
No, but like
movies.
there's one movie
Yeah.
that they're watching in the beginning, and then they get sucked in. Like,
I thought that was a fake movie.
It definitely was. There's no way they had.
well, right, but I feel like it was okay. I'm just gonna look it up, and we're gonna find it.
I would probably like those, but I haven't seen either of them.
Teen Beach movie, pretty good. Also, one of the more popular DComs,
Yeah.
at least in my mind.
It's West Side Story,
West Side
Oh
Story.
yeah.
That's
That's
and
right. That's
in the movie they're watching Wet Side Story.
Next movie. NA for me.
NA for me. NA for me.
Yeah, it's like a 4.
Whoa.
The rankings. Where are the list?
I feel like the second one was better.
I don't
Well,
think I watched the second one.
I don't know.
I didn't either. Let's just rank all the Teen Beach movies then.
Teen Beach Movie.
NA for both of them for me.
Let's just write them all together.
We're gonna get to the next one very soon.
Yeah,
It's
they
like 2
didn't
years
do it
later.
too
Cloud 9.
Okay, hold on. Let me rate Teen Beach Movie.
Oh, sorry, I thought you did.
7 out of 10.
That's pretty high.
I remember
decent
hating it
movie.
because I was a boy and all the girls liked it. But it was a good movie. I ain't gonna lie. Can't stop that.
Cruising for a Bruising.
Blonde
So
girls.
good.
8.
Cloud 9?
Cloud 9.
I didn't watch Cloud 9. Is it
Never
about
watched it.
snowboarding?
Yeah.
I didn't
is.
watch it.
Like a 7.
It has Luke Benward in it.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
And therefore, I love that movie. So,
I literally have 0% of idea what it's about.
8 out of 10.
Next movie.
Yeah. 8 or
Zap.
7.
Oh,
Zapped is also Zendaya.
Yeah.
This is the one where
bad.
she makes an app that controls boys.
She controls boys.
And that's why you didn't like
bad.
it.
It's a girl power movie. I didn't like it because it was dumb. But I like Zendaya.
She like dropped her phone in water and it zapped her and suddenly she can...
Was that the one
Disney
where her
Channel.
dad was
What are you
like a
doing?
government guy or whatever?
She controlled boys. She had a boy control app and she made them act like dogs.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought it was mid. Zendaya though.
Yeah.
2.
It was mid. 5 out of 10.
3.
How to Build a Better Boy.
We talked about this one in episode 1.
Yeah. I like the girls in it, but I think the movie is just dumb. I'll give it a 3. 4. I'll give it a 3.
2.
Mid movie, 5 out of 10.
Bad Hair Day.
I was just watching a TikTok about this movie.
Have you seen it?
I'm not even
Yeah,
sure.
it's got
was
Laura
it?
Marano in it. And
I didn't watch this.
she's the main character, and this is the plot, let me tell you. She has prom, but she ruined her dress, and her hair is a mess, and in this movie, she's like running for prom queen, but you can see the live votes. So she like is constantly aware of whether or not she's gonna win prom queen. This movie was fine, but it wasn't actually good. So 5 out of 10.
Pretty much all Disney Channel
Yeah, 3 out of
movies.
10.
Teen Beach 2.
NA.
I don't remember this at
4.5.
all.
Descendants.
I loved
NA.
Descendants, actually.
6.
I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. This was actually a really good movie.
Invisible Sister.
That's the one with Rowan Blanchard in it.
Bad movie.
Yeah, it wasn't a good movie.
2. I'm giving it a 2.
I'm gonna say 4 out of 10.
Adventures in Babysitting.
This is a
NA.
remake.
I didn't see the
actual movie's
remake.
good, isn't
The
it?
actual
movie's
movie's
good.
really good.
The first one's a classic. I don't know why they remade it. I didn't see it. NA.
Yeah, it has what's her face in it. It has Sabrina Carpenter, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like her. Well, I like her. Maybe I'll see
blonde.
it.
She's blonde.
Oh, she's blonde.
and
It's the mold.
Sophia something else.
Vergara.
No, not her. Anyway,
Rankings?
ranking
NA.
3 out of
4.
10.
4 out of 10.
I didn't see it. The Swamp.
NA. I don't
NA,
even know what
what's
No
that?
idea what that is.
Never even
NA.
heard of it. Tangled Before Ever After. This was the animated Tangled.
No,
It's a show.
Yeah, but
they
I
made a
think they did
movie for the
movie, and
show
then there
that was
a show.
based on a movie.
The movie's fantastic. The remake of the movie, I've never seen.
Never seen it. NA.
NA.
Descendants 2.
NA.
Nope. This one's also great. So
They made a lot of those. I imagine they are
People
good,
don't like
but
the
I didn't
Descendants.
see them.
I never
Yeah.
saw them, but people liked them.
I
They kept making
actually really like
them. And they
them.
made lots of
I'm gonna say
toys
7 out of 10.
and stuff like that. Zombies.
I didn't watch this one, but I did watch a YouTube video about it, and it's about racism.
Is it?
Yeah, you
it is.
you told us about this. It's about zombie racism.
Yeah, but I didn't see it.
No,
I like the
maybe you didn't
like
tell
the boy. in
You
it.
sent me the video. I watched
Oh
it.
yeah, I sent you the video.
I've never seen it.
I've seen the commercials, but I've never seen it.
The commercials make it look really bad.
I have to
'cause
say
the guy's,
NA,
like,
but
painted green.
I don't know. It looks kind of funny. Who
It's
knows?
like the plot of Wicked.
Freaky Friday.
It's a
It's
remake.
It's a remake.
I've never
many
seen
of
the
these.
Lindsay
new ones.
Lohan one good. This one probably
This one
absolutely
isn't
terrible.
good. I've
Old
watched
one
them
was
both,
really
and this
good.
one's bad. 4 out of 10.
Descendants 3.
NA.
There's a third one, and you know what? Just as good. 7 out of 10.
You don't believe it.
Wait,
I've
no,
heard
wait.
those ones are
Hold
good.
on. Is the third
Stop
one
the cap.
the one with China Ann McClain?
Yeah.
All of them, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
As soon as China Ann
maybe
McClain came in
not.
it, I disliked it more. So
Oh, that's
6
interesting.
or 5 out of 10.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she kind of ruined it for me.
Zombies 2.
NA. It's
really
about
NA.
racism.
Making
again.
everything.
Yeah, apparently. Upside Down Magic.
NA. Never heard of that one.
Oh, I watched this one.
What?
I watched this one. I've got
a 2020 movie.
I've got a lot to say about this one.
We don't have time.
I've got so much to say about this one, and this is about the end of the podcast. But I made a whole separate video on it
Mine's
that you can watch right now.
Wow.
Yeah, guys, synergy. There's a video in the link in the description if you want to see Upside Down Magic. I watched it.
Wow.
Spoiler alert. I'm not going to tell you what I thought about it, but it's.
Wow.
I'm not going to say it. But
You knew what you were doing. You knew this was coming.
He's plugging it.
guys, go to that link in the description. That I'm not going to say what I think about it.
I'm so
but you can watch the
confused.
whole video right now.
All right, Spin, rank it.
What is Spin? I don't know. NA.
NA.
Spin class.
Under wraps.
It's the reboot. I didn't see the reboot.
It's the exact same movie apparently, but it's just a reboot.
Maybe we'll watch it on Halloween. Guys,
What?
if you want to see us watch Under Wraps this Halloween.
NAs.
NA.
NA.
Christmas again.
NA.
NA. Guys, if you want to see us watch this one this Christmas, put it in the comments.
No.
Zombie
We're not
3.
doing it.
Guys, I didn't watch
Third?
Zombies.
Oh wait,
3?
it premieres. Oh no, it already did premiere. It was on
Okay.
Disney Plus though.
Lame. NA.
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 Under Wraps 2.
What?
They made a second one.
heck
The
is
original
that
one
for?
didn't have a second one, which is... I'm intrigued. Well, guys, if you want to see us watch this
Oh my
one...
gosh.
They can't even
And
think of new
that's
stories.
the list.
No, it's not.
Well, there's one more, but I don't think it's a Disney Channel original.
What is it?
It was rumored to be a Disney
No.
Channel original, but it's Prom Pact. It was on Disney Plus. It came out a couple weeks ago.
So it wasn't Disney Channel
Maybe
original
this-
because
maybe
it
this
went
list-
straight to...
Is it updated?
It was straight to Disney Plus, but
But one of these movies did too. So
if it was a DCOM, I would have an issue with it because they really talk about banging a ton.
Talking about what?
They talk about banging
oh,
and they swear and
They
they're
said
all
bang.
drinking.
It's not.
Oh,
It's not a
definitely
Disney
No, it's
Channel
about
original.
teens that are doing it, and so
What?
I don't think it's a Disney.
Why
Channel
are you and
movie.
Maddie trying to force me to watch this movie?
It's on Disney Plus. It's a kids movie. It's aimed at
Not
kids.
everything on
Probably
Disney
not.
Plus is a kids movie.
This
You got
one
The
is aimed at
Simpsons
kids.
on
pretty high majority of stuff is.
Yeah,
This
but
one's
not
aimed at
everything.
high schoolers. It's a movie about prom.
I guess.
High schoolers bang, believe it or not.
High schoolers, well, well, I believe it.
There's only one high schooler in this room.
I wouldn't know that from,
You don't bang though.
not from
We all know he gets no
experience,
play.
but
We
I've
all
seen
know
a
it.
ton of movies.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. That's the list.
Guys, everyone look down the barrel of your camera. Thanks for watching. If you want to see another podcast, let's hope to God that we will do another one.
Who knows, though?
And maybe we'll be in Green Lake next time. Maybe.
Scenery.
Maybe.
I'll be in Germany.
On top of the Hudson Hornet.
Next next week, Delaney's going to call us from... What did you just say?
Hudson. The Hudson Tower.
Next week, Delaney's going to call us from Germany, and we're going to be in Wisconsin. Tune in next time to see that.
International
Podcast.
Go watch my Upside Down Magic video, and don't forget to have fun.
I forgot it in Spanish again. Have fun in Spanish.
You just listened to a Have Fun